EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi guys, it's Summers here and welcome to episode 5 of my FIFAverse career mode series with Portsmouth, and as you can see we're going to get straight on into the action. We're at Fratton Park at home against Plymouth Argyle. And as you can see from the league table there, we've both got 12 points and everything's level, so this is going to be a very tight game I suspect. Lasagna here out on the left hand side has managed to find Bartram. He cuts inside and knocks it back onto Lasagna, who finds Dunn with the effort, but it ricochets off the defender and goes out for a corner. Here's the corner being taken by Hollands. Bring a man short for it, but we knock it into the box to Webster. Webster knocks it just over the bar. Here we go into the second half. Not much action here that's been paying, purely because we're so close to one another in terms of our performances. Air shot there from Lasagna. Hollands manages to get some space for Bartram, who's now found Butler out wide, knocks it inside and we get battered in the box, but no penalty, and Bartram can't revert. Dunn finds Hollands, shuffles across, finds himself some space. Really should have done better with that effort. I know it's on his weaker foot, but he should have done better with it. Plymouth coming forward here, and that should have been a better effort as well. I'll be really disappointed with that one. As we finish out 0-0, and it was as to be expected, it ended in a draw. Here's our performances of the match. So Rossi got a 5.9, Mascotti got a 5.5, Schultz up front with a 6.3, and Lasagna came off but had a 6.7. Okay, so we're going to move straight on into the next game of the episode. We're facing off against Burton Albion away from home at the Pirelli Stadium. And here we go, a look at the table. We now currently lie in 9th, but Burton have the same amount of points as us on 13, so it's all down to goal difference at this stage. Early part of the season is always a bit difficult to separate many of the teams. We're running a 4-4-2 formation with Mascotti playing on the right hand side of the four in the diamond, and Schultz is playing up front. Burton now with a suicide ball. Maloney's in. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. He buries the effort low and hard into the left-hand corner. And we've gone 1-0 up with only 11 minutes on the clock. Maloney's bagging a ton of goals this year for us, and fancy him for getting golden boot at this rate, to be honest. Although, to be fair, when you look at the goal difference against some of the top teams, they're scoring a lot of goals in comparison to us. Burton with a corner. Keeper comes and gathers, but their shot that come after it almost. Knock another one into the box here. And it's another decent effort. They're putting us under an immense amount of pressure at this stage of the game. So managed to find some space up front. Dunn on the ball, knocks it to Wallace. Wallace with a through ball to Bartram. Oh, we've hit the post. So unlucky there from Bartram. He's dragging the ball from behind himself. Wallace cuts back, finds Mascotti. Mascotti finds Dunn. Dunn back to Mascotti. On the overlap to Schultz. Schultz knocks it into the box. Bartram with a header. 2-0. Right on the stroke of half time, and I think that will probably kill the game off. Deserves a goal really from that effort that he had earlier on where he hit the post. Don't know what the keeper was playing at there, to be honest. Dives past it. Very strange. Right, on into the second half, and Burton have got the ball here out on the wing, knock it into the box, and we have to defend that. Lastly, knocks it inside, and Bartram under pressure manages to find Mascotti. Mascotti to Wallace, back to Mascotti. He knocks it inside to Dunn. Dunn finds Wallace. Oh! I actually thought that was in. Throw in here for Burton. Got it out on the left-hand side, knock it into the box. Managed to defend it, but we've not got it clear. And there they've hit the post. That was a really good effort as we get the ball away. Barcham finds Wallace. Can we break them down on the overrun? Maloney out wide. Decentish control, cuts inside, knocks it into the box. Oh, just couldn't get the header there with Schultz. Ends up being a 2-0. Really good game, that one for us, as Schultz gets man of the match and 8.1 for his efforts. Rossi got a 6.5, Lasagna got a 5.6 and Mascotti a 6.8. Moving out to the next game of the episode, and it's a home game at Fratton Park against Tranmere Rovers. Lineup's coming up across the bottom of the screen for you because unfortunately we didn't get the pre-game drop this time around. So we've got Mascotti in there, Lasagna, Rossi and Schultz. All 4 of the Youth Academy players will play against Tranmere. Okay, Rossi finds Dunn, holds onto the ball, cuts back and gives it to Rossi. He knocks it out to Maloney. Back heel to Butler. Butler into the box. Schultz on the end of it. Yes, another goal for Schultz. And another great header. That's 2 in 2 games now we've got from that style of play. Test it back here to knock it out into the wing and get it into the box. Schultz manages to get his head on it. Turns it past the keeper. It's a really good header. Keeper, not a great effort by the keeper though. Done. Back heel to Mascotti into Schultz. Schultz with a shot and it deflects off the defender on the way through. Congratulating one another there for their efforts, the Tranmere players. There's the shot again and it hits his arm. So, should have been a penalty ref. Into the second half here, playing the ball around. Rossi finds Lasagna, opens up some space, takes the dig, just wide of the post. Really good effort there from Lasagna. He's on the ball again, knocking it to Rossi. Rossi back to Lasagna, into Maloney. Mascotti. Should have done better with that effort. And we've got a corner. Done over the ball. Knocks it into the box. Header. And it's just drifted wide. All over Tranmere. All over them. Sanya. Done. Into Mascotti. Takes a dip. Not a bad effort from the young Italian. Free kick here for Tranmere. Knock it into the box. That was a really good effort there with that header. Basley's found Schultz. Finds space for Maloney. He shifts it to his left. Hits it. Unlucky. Barcham. Through ball to Wallace. Trying to find space. Finds Alford. Alford knocks it down to Schultz. Into the box. Maloney's there. And Maloney's got himself a goal. And it's another header. That, I believe, is his 5th of the season. And the team coming in to congratulate him as well for what is really a great goal towards the end of the game, just to seal the deal. Gets in front of his man. Really nice header. Keeper's positional senses all over the place. So that's how it finished. 2-0 there, as Barcham and Schultz congratulate one another. And the keeper somehow looks like he's coming out the nap, but never mind. Schultz got man of the match. He got himself an 8. Lasagna a 7.6. Mascotti a 6.7. And Rossi a 6.2. So let's just have a look at the league table at this stage. We are in 5th position with 19 points, 2 points behind the leaders, who are Southend United on 21. Okay, so let's have a look at where the youth scouts have managed to pull the players from this time around. And we're going to go into the Danish scouts straight away. We've got a 15-year-old here, a 16-year-old, and another two 15-year-olds. So really going to struggle here to get anything that's remotely interesting because we've only got one 16-year-old player. The other three players, you know, they need to be really good for us to put them in the youth academy and hope that we can get them out at the end of the season. We're going to sign Martin Hansen anyway, as an overall of 39 to 51 with a potential of 60 to 80, so he could be handy. We'll see how he progresses once we get him into the main squad. And then let's just have a look at who the best of the rest are. We've got Mikkelsen, Spellman and Villadsen. And we've just decided to ditch all three of them. None of them really met up to the mark. Italian scout Abate, he's having some better luck. We've got some 16-year-old players in this list, so that might help us. Velotti there, decent potential at 87 potentially. Same with Marco Palocce. He has a potential of between 65 and 87, but he's 15, so he's a player that we would have to hold in the academy until he turns 16, and potentially that wouldn't happen until we move over to FIFA 16. We're going to sign him anyway because of the potential that he has. So his overall will be between 42 and 56 with a potential of 65 to 87, and we'll see how he progresses. We've then got we've got the two 16-year-olds at the top of the list here are the two that are really standing out to me out of the list. Pacini, 39 to 53 for his rating that will appear as soon as he becomes a player, and 56 to 78 is in potential. So I'm looking more at the rating that he will spawn with between 39 and 53, so he'll become part of the bulk squad. Then we've got Armando Velotti. He has an overall between 39 and 53, but a potential of 63 to 87. We're going to leave the country there. Liali really isn't good enough, and he's only 15, so no, he was 16, wasn't he? So we could sign him up, but I'm not going to. Right, moving out to our Finnish scout. He's managed to find a few extra players in Germany, but the only ones that we have left on the list are of 15 years of age, so these are players that we'll have to watch grow in the youth academy rather than actually taking into the main squad. The first one being Thilo Zingalo. He has an overall between 35 and 53. And then we've got Willy Gametti, sorry. He's 15 years of age, as I've already mentioned, has an overall between 43 and 57, but it's his potential that interests me. He's between 69 and 93, meaning that obviously when we do get to signing him, he could actually make a big improvement to the squad. Then we've got Bjorn Peterson, overall between 35 and 47 and a potential of 61 to 83. He's 15 years of age, so we'll have to marinate in the youth academy, but he might be worth signing, so we're going to put him into the squad and let's see how he progresses during the rest of this season. Okay then, so that's it for this episode. Don't forget to vote for your Youth Player of the Episode up in the eye in the corner, which we'll use at the end of the season to make player growth improvements. And also let me know which country you want to send the scouts to, because they're on their way back now. If we retain the Danish scout, it's up to you whether we keep him or get rid of him. And then also I need to know what type of players we should be searching for. Let me know in the comment section below so that we can get that all sorted out for the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA content.